G'day everybody, Patrol Gaming, and welcome back to another reaction video. Well, Nightwish has got a new song and I thought we'd jump in and have a look at it. So this is going to be Noise. So it's always a great day when Nightwish do some new music. So let's just jump in and listen to it now. Oh, okay. Is that a barcode? Turn it up. was it? Okay. Wow. Wow. What a song. There's quite a lot there in that film. Um, let's just start by saying our society is effed up completely. Um, I mean, there's so many images there, so many truths. It's almost like they're holding up a mirror towards society and say, "Hey, look, have a look at yourself." Um, when it first started, actually the whole film clip started. Excuse me. It almost kind of looked like there was like a screen behind him. So it's almost like the inside of a phone, the inside of whatever device you use. So almost like a metaphor, your whole life is inside that device. So that pixelated window to the world that you're looking through. And I think there was a line in there that said bleeding pixels. So that's exactly what society is. With the Snapchat kind of model there, everything's in little moments, and the mummy blogger kind of thing with Floor kind of representing that with the little child. Everything is roses and it's bright and everything else, and then you don't see that behind the curtain when she's sitting on the ground trying to take a photo, and you can kind of see her getting frustrated with the child, and it has to be perfect. And the gentleman sitting with the big crown, Troy, he's, when it's taking the photos, it looks really good. It's an actual throne behind him, and then in the next scene he's actually sitting on the toilet, so it's this is my life, but really, this is my life where I'm sitting on the toilet watching bloody YouTube at 1 o'clock in the morning, like 99% of the world. So, and then you've got Thomas there, almost kind of like, nature, the earth, on one hand, everybody's so wrapped up in themselves and their phone and their lives and their devices that the earth, on the other hand, is suffering. And you can't read a paper or open Yahoo or whatever else you want to read without seeing climate crisis, and we're in a climate, catastrophe and whatever else, so we're so wrapped up in our lives that, we're not noticing that, this is happening, And there was that scene there where he's holding the billboard, the flip chart, and it's one side is with the power station, and it's got no power stations, and then he flips it and it's a big tick for a power station. It's like society flip and change. So, depends what's popular at the time, so what a great song and film clip. So many images there, and that scene when they're all sitting there on their phones with their heads down and the Mona Lisa's in front of them, but they can't see it because they're watching the damn phones, so that beauty of the world is in front of them, but they can't see it because they're on their phones, living through their devices. I'm guilty. Everybody's guilty of it. I know, even doing this video, I'm adding to that noise, as such, that electric noise, white noise, background noise, how many people have the TV on without even watching it? It's background noise, it's just, we're conditioned to do that now. Before, when I was a kid, you turn the TV on to watch it, that's what you're watching. If you weren't watching it, turn it off. These days, I'll just put the TV on for background noise, so it's like, it's almost like we can't live our lives without that noise in our heads, in our lives, so, and so many different sources of noise too, computers, telephones, YouTube, everything else as well, so it's just so many images in that film clip. I think you'd have to watch it 2 or 3 times, or even more so, to pick up on all of them. And when they're sitting there, and and Impu's got he's got that red light that comes off, and everybody looks at him. It's almost like that, when you're on the internet and you have a different opinion from everybody else, and they all jump on you. It's like that thing. How dare you be different? So you should be exactly the same with us. How dare you have a different opinion? So that, such good. I'd love to see that live. I'd love to see that live. So how they're going to do it. So, you can hear Kai in the background just double bass and the drums. It's just can't wait to watch it live. So, but a great film clip, great song. Floor, impeccable voice in that. Really brought it to life. That headset, it's almost like what they're kind of doing with virtual reality now. So there's a piece in virtual reality. It's not just a headset anymore. It's actually got stuff on it where you can actually feel. If I think there was one instance there. I think it was a boxing game. I can't remember exactly, but the person who was actually using it could actually feel it. It's obviously not a saw, but you can actually feel that impulse into your body. So that's the way that technology is going, more and more in that visual world and that virtual reality. So, and quite a powerful scene with that little baby right at the start. And I'm sure it was a barcode on the arm, kind of like a Matrix kind of little thing. Very, very powerful. Excuse me. So obviously that person is wearing that thing from they're born, and that's what it is too. How many people see like 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds with the telephone? Mum, can I have the telephone? And it's almost exactly the same. They start right. It's not my first, my first car anymore, or my first, Lego set. It's my first iPod, or my first iPad, or my first computer, or that's the way technology is going now. So it's almost like that humanity is almost being replaced by that technology, so, and that losing that human touch, even though those people were lying right next to each other, they were so far apart because, there's no connection, there's no real connection, connected by wires and the virtual life. So, wow, that is pretty powerful. That is pretty powerful. And the lady getting the Botox and everything else, that life. And then I was thinking when I was watching it, Marco's kind of popping up like almost like I was thinking of like the internet ads, they used to pop up, when the internet first came out, and you'd get a pop-up ad and whatever else. It's almost like that pop-up ad, spam almost, buy this or buy that, and he's you see that other scene where he's sitting there and he's got all the boxes, that buying so much excess, that you're never going to use, and it's just pills and whatever else, and the new fab and the new diet and whatever else it is. So, wow, what a great snapshot of today's modern society. What a great film. Great. That is absolutely amazing. I loved it. Let me know what you thought of it. Put it in the comment section. I might have missed something. You might have interpreted it different. You might agree with me. You might expand on that information. I'd love to hear it. Put it in the comment section. As I said, I'm probably going to watch it 2 or 3 more times just to kind of go through and have a little look at all the different images. There's so many different images, so and the lyrics. I want to have a look at the lyrics too, so there's stuff in there about, I think I can't remember the exact words on the lines were, but it kind of got me about, have you ever seen that movie Field of Dreams? If you build it, they will come. If you make that technology, they'll use it, so, yeah, so many different metaphors and everything else going around in my head at the moment. So, be interesting to see what everybody else thought of it. But anyway, I'm out of here. Hopefully you liked it. Give it a thumbs up so I know that you want it. You liked it, and more Nightwish for sure. Be interesting to see what the next songs are going to be. What kind of direction they're going to go. I really liked it. So it'd be interesting, very interesting to see where they go from here. So, but anyway, I'm out. Let me know in the comment section what you thought. big thumbs up, guys, and I will see you in the next reaction video.